night was the frostiest day we've ever had here in BC. If you guys want to know what our winters look like, this is it, and this is it. Welcome back to another episode. I hope you guys are having a great day. So last year I had purchased 4 items off of Aliexpress to modify my car with. I'm going to be as transparent with you guys as I possibly can. I bought these products with my own money. This video is not sponsored in any way, so this is just my honest opinion on these products. So we're going to discuss exactly how well those parts have held up over time. We're going to discuss the quality, we're going to discuss the price, and we're going to discuss this. My English today, very goodly. Let's jump right into this video. So the first mod we're going to start out with is actually the cheapest on the list, and that is the stainless steel footwell pedals. Now I am going to put, stupid plane, go away. Yeah, that's right, don't come back. Now back to our regular scheduled programming here. They were $15 Canadian, shipped right to my door. The quality was very good, very comparable to other well-known name brands that I have seen that were selling for around $100 to $150 for the entire set. The rubber pieces on the actual pedals still held up very nicely over time. There is no major stressing, there's no major cracking. They are strictly slip-on, so you do not need to drill. You just slip them right on. With the exception of the gas pedal, you need to actually bend the 4 little prongs that are there. And for this one, you just take off the plastic shielding here, remove the, whatever it's called. My English is goodly today, I don't really know. The lever, whatever. Simple and easy. Overall, a very excellent product for aesthetics. Now, let's talk about the second item moving up on the list. Automatic headlight switch. I had just the regular headlight switch. It had the 0, and then it just simply had the headlights on, and that was completely it. It didn't have any of these extra options. So in this switch, you get automatic headlights, which you could just set that to auto and leave it on, it doesn't matter. Then you have the parking lights. I use that for rainy days. And then you have your headlights on all the time, regardless if it's daytime, you know, if you don't want to use auto, whatever. And then you have the front fog light, and then the rear fog light option, which you can choose to wire up if you're installing fog light, if your car does not have any. Quality wise, I cannot even tell the difference. Feeling it wise, looking at it wise, anything. Even when the actual lights are on, these red lights, they perfectly match everything else inside the car here. So they perfectly match these little guys when they light up. The light looks exactly the same during the nighttime. It perfectly matches the buttons. So the final verdict on this headlight switch is it's totally worth the money, and it's given me 0 issues at all. If you guys are considering an automatic headlight switch for your car, I highly suggest Aliexpress. We just got kicked out of that parking lot, and I'm very famous for getting kicked out of parking lots for no reason. But anyways, we just drove like across the street to another parking lot, so catch me if you can, security. We got trouble again.
Second rule on the sign, it clearly states the parking lots are for the exclusive use of the university.
Also guys, over the next couple months, I want to start growing this YouTube channel into something bigger. Let me know if you guys like these more frequent weekly uploads. If you guys do, let me know in the comments what you think. I'll make like a informative video, and then we can do a mod video on like Friday. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are down with that. I'm super stoked. Let's get into the next 2 mods. I got these headlights right here, and I apologize in advance for the traffic. You can see how cool they light up. They light up and they have the DRL strip. So I got these entire housings as an upgrade for the stock halogen garbage that was in my car. Yes, I know what you guys are thinking. You're spending $1,200 on AliExpress? What? Yeah, I know. I was thinking that too. To this day, none of the DRLs are burned out. They're still super bright. As you guys can see, I have 0 issues 1 year later. I purchased these like last February or last January. The only issue I'm having 1 year later is there is a little bit of condensation on the top left side of the housing. I'm guessing it's just because it's cold out and the temperature of the low beam bulb is starting to affect it. Nothing too major to be worried about. If it starts leaking in the future, I will probably have to reseal it, take the housing off again, which will be a pain, but it will have to be done. Same with this side. You guys can see that there's a little bit of condensation in the exact same spot that we saw before. Other than that, they still work as they should. You can see the turn signals, they still work. Same with the other side. Everything works as it should. Turn on the low beams for you. Once again, I apologize for the traffic. The low beam bulbs still work just as good. Now let's move on to the last and final mod. LED taillights right here that I purchased for my car. Now these were actually $450 shipped straight to my door. Now this mod is the one that I've been having a little bit more issues with. It's basically the exact same idea as the headlights. My taillights started out as a completely halogen unit on the car. LED brake lights, LED reverse lights. We got LED fog lights in there too. The rear fog lights, yes, that's a thing. They're still working just fine. However, the one thing that broke, so if I put the car in reverse, 2 months into owning these taillights, the reverse light actually burned out. And I'm just guessing because it's a little bit cheaply made bulbs. So if you look on the back, one side works, one side does not. So clearly the bulbs or something in there was cheaply made. You know, you see aftermarket taillights driving on the road and you automatically, it just looks cheap, like on the outside. Now these on the outside, they do not look cheap, but I suspect that they used slightly cheaper bulbs because one of them burned out literally after a month or two. That's the only issue I'm having with these taillights. Other than that, I've had zero issues. And for the price, I mean, I can't complain for the price. They're very, very excellent. The turn signals still all work as they should. They are also the dynamic style, straight off of Aliexpress. Everything works as it should, besides the rear reverse light. So, you know, it's not the greatest. It's not a huge deal, but you know, what can you expect? It's Aliexpress. It's gonna happen. But other than that, I'm very, very satisfied. So what is the final verdict on the 1-year update on these Aliexpress parts? I haven't had any major issues besides a burned out reverse light in the taillights and besides a little bit of condensation in the headlights, which I think is kind of normal for winter, honestly. But overall, I think all the parts that I bought from AliExpress were fairly solid quality. I'm very impressed, especially the headlight switch and the pedal. Just don't get the absolute cheapest part that you can get your hands on, because honestly, when it comes to AliExpress, you get what you pay for really stands in that case. Don't get, you know, $200 headlights. Common sense. So overall, I'm very, very satisfied with all these parts that I bought off AliExpress. And I don't think you guys should be scared of buying things off AliExpress. I think if you want to mod your car, I say go for it. But if you want to get major modifications like these, you guys should definitely consider spending a little bit more money. So anyways, guys, until next time, I hope you guys are having a great day. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.